For decades, the Muay Thai fighters filling Lumpini and Rajadamnern stadiums came from the same place, a region most fans outside of Thailand barely think about, Isaan, the poorest part of Thailand, the most rural, and the least glamorous. Yet some of the greatest Muay Thai fighters ever, Saenchai, Samart, Dieselnoi, and even the most globally recognized name in the sport, Buakaw Banchamek, all came from there. Isaan produced more Muay Thai fighters and more stadium champions than any other region in Thailand. And once you understand why, you'll see that their dominance was inevitable. Isaan didn't produce more champions because it had better coaching. It produced more champions because it produced more fighters. Historically, Isaan has been Thailand's most populated region, Thailand's poorest region, and the region with the fewest economic options. For families in Isaan, Muay Thai wasn't a hobby, it was income. That meant more kids entering gyms, earlier starting ages, and higher participation rates. If one region sends 10 times more kids into the sport, it will eventually produce more champions, even before talent is considered. This wasn't a pipeline built on scouting. It was built on necessity. Fighting paid, and in Isaan, payment mattered. But numbers alone don't explain dominance. What mattered was what happened next. Isaan fighters were developed through volume. It was common for fighters from the region to fight frequently throughout the year and accumulate 80 to 100 fights before adulthood. That kind of repetition changes everything. By the time many Isaan fighters reached Bangkok, they weren't learning how to fight. They were learning how to win under pressure. They already understood fatigue, 5-round pacing, clinch survival, and momentum swings. This is why so many Isaan fighters gravitated towards pressure-based styles and clinch dominance. And Stadium Muay Thai rewarded exactly that. But experience alone doesn't still guarantee champions. The real shift happened when Isaan fighters reached Bangkok. From the 1960s through the 1990s, the golden era of Stadium Muay Thai, Isaan fighters flooded the capital. They didn't arrive polished, they arrived hardened. In stadium competition, fights were long, opponents were evenly matched, knockouts were rare, control decided outcomes. This favored fighters who could break rhythm, wear opponents down, and dominate the clinch late, which was exactly the skills Isaan fighters had refined for years. As a result, many Lumpini champions, many Rajadamnern champions, and many long-reigning title holders were born in Isaan, even if they later represented Bangkok gyms. And that dominance wasn't just limited to Thailand. Isaan's influence didn't end in the stadiums of Thailand. When it was applied onto the global stage, it produced its most recognizable fighter of all, Buakaw Banchamek. Buakaw made his name in the K1 kickboxing tournaments, winning the 2004 and 2006 World K1 Max tournaments. His potent use of the knees and clinch work was so dominant that K1 changed the rules in how clinching and knees can be used to curb his success in those areas. Different rules, different promotions, different audiences, but the same Isaan foundation: conditioning, experience, and comfort under pressure. Buakaw matters here because he shows that the traits Isaan fighters relied on in Thailand still worked when the sport changed. Ultimately, Isaan's disproportionate production of elite Muay Thai fighters was the result of economic pressure, constant competition, and a rule set that rewarded control and dominance. And over time, that combination selects for champions.